Hey, what's up, Feather friends? It is Sunday, and you know what that means? You get to hear the news. And this week we do have some pretty good news, I gotta say. And some of it you might have heard before, like this week you might have heard from other channels or whatever. But anyway, before I talk about the news, obviously we have to talk about a few things, and I think you guys know what one of them is. You have to go follow me on Twitter. Okay, so. I think we're at like 15 or 16 Twitter followers right now. I just want to start. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you what the new series are gonna be right now, and I'll elaborate on them in a different video. One of them is gonna be like a Q&A where you guys ask me questions and I answer them about anything, and you can make it like stupid questions or whatever. And then the other one will be your class, like where you guys will tweet a class at me with all perks and all that, that kind of stuff. Then I'll play with it. But anyway, that got over with the Twitter thing. Now about the gameplay, a little bit about the gameplay. This is not that special of a gameplay really. It's 61. I go 61-17 with the P90 silencer rapid fire. This is one of my favorite guns, by the way, and I don't get a mob. Obviously, it's just I'm using specialist. I'm just fucking around basically, and I get a decent amount of kills. That's why I decided to use it. I don't really have it because I haven't been using assault at all, and that's usually what I post for New Sunday. But assault is just so hard to use in this game, man. It gets shot down right away. It's ridiculous. I can't stand it. Anyway, guys. We have some great news this week. Why don't we get started? Hey, you guys, have you ever, just wanted to, I don't know, hurt yourself really badly? I mean, probably not, right? I mean, I haven't. Well, last week, 43-year-old Wayne Carter, he really wanted to hurt himself. He really did. And, the police were called when a witness said Carter was threatening to harm himself with a knife. That's all the information that was given. And two cops responded. They kicked in the door, and they found Carter in the corner. And so Carter, he ignored the officer's orders because he had a knife in his hand to put down the knife, and instead he began to stab himself 50 freaking times in the abdomen, neck, and legs. Jesus Christ. And I don't know what this would do, but the cops tried to pepper spray him, and it had no effect, obviously. And that is when the pepper spray was sprayed on this guy. That is when Carter, he started to cut off pieces of his skin and his intestines and threw it at the cops. Yeah. Oh my god, that is disgusting. And somehow this guy is still alive. I do not know. It is crazy. And additionally on this story, you guys have probably heard about, on the highway, that guy that got his face eaten off by, that crack addict or whatever. And the federal government has actually responded to these two incidents and other weird incidents I've been having over the other week, because a lot of people have been thinking that there's a zombie apocalypse coming, and they just wanted to calm everybody down. And guys, there is no zombie apocalypse. It's just a bunch of people that are on drugs and doing crazy shit. And this guy on the highway, if you didn't hear, what happened was he just went batshit crazy, and he was a completely normal guy. Like, his family members were, stunned to hear. Well, anybody would be stunned to hear this. But, this person just, took this guy and ate his face. Literally ate his face, and somehow that guy survived. But this guy was like a tank. The police officer shot him 6 times, and he just would not die. It was ridiculous. I don't understand. I mean, it sounds zombie enough to me, but I guess the crack cocaine or whatever was the driving force in his brain. But anyway, on to the next news item. Hey guys, are you getting sick of all the kittens and the cats on the internet and hearing about cat ladies and shit just last week in the news and Ion Cat or whatever? Well, apparently Angel Roman has had enough, and when he was depressed after his girlfriend left him, I don't know how to say this, but he kind of bit the lips off of a fucking kitten. Yeah, he bit the lips off of a kitten. I don't even know what to say about this. Apparently, Roman was left alone with these cats while their owners were out of town, and when his girlfriend broke up with him, he just assaulted them. And also, he's accused of strangling another kitten to death. Man, these people are gonna, when they come home, they're gonna come home and they're gonna be like, "What the fuck happened to my kittens? Why would you bite a kitten's cat off?" Did I really just say that? Why would you bite a kitten's cat? Why would you bite a kitten's lips off? I don't fucking understand. This guy's crazy. God, I have to get on to the next news story. Oh yeah, and by the way, this guy was arrested and charged with animal cruelty, obviously. Hey guys, have you ever had the real need to masturbate? I mean, I know I have. Many times. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm really not kidding. But anyway, apparently this woman, Ashley Holton, she was very, I guess she was very horny, so, she went on a Florida highway, and she, took down her pants, took off her shirt, and exposed her genitals to the public, and I guess she fingered herself for a long time. This is ridiculous. I don't understand. And apparently she was holding up traffic for more than 30 minutes before deputies arrived because people were just like stopping to look at her because this crazy. I mean, she's beautiful, right? You just want to see her masturbate, right? No, I'm just kidding. And apparently when the officers arrived and attempted to put pants back on her, Ashley Holton, kicked and bit the officer. And later, Holton described her chomping as a love tap. That doesn't make any sense. What do you mean a love tap? That doesn't make any sense. And she didn't stop once she had entered jail, because when she got into her cell, she spread her legs and exposed her vagina again and started masturbating. Apparently, they think that she was under the influence of alcohol or other drugs. Oh my god. This is crazy. Oh, what is with all the people in the news, like, doing drugs? Jesus Christ. Hey, do you remember those two women from the news a couple weeks ago, where they texted a cop in Alaska, or Bethel, Alaska, or whatever, to get them some alcohol, or if he can hook them up with some alcohol, and it was illegal to have alcohol in that town or whatever? Well, a similar incident has occurred. Some guy named Raimundo Carlos Escobedo, who was an alleged drug dealer, apparently texted a cop because he wanted to sell some methamphetamines. And so the cop, he made a meeting with him and he got arrested. Raimundo Carlos Escobedo was arrested with about 2 grams of methamphetamine, and his supposed supplier, John Martin Silvera, excuse me, I had the burp. He was arrested with about 7 grams of methamphetamine because he arrived at the meeting too. God, people are just such idiots. Like, really, you text a cop to... God, freaking idiots. Hey guys, have you ever had an argument with somebody that you can do something better than them? Well, let's just say... Oh my, this is ridiculous. This is completely ridiculous. Well, 2 Detroit teens have been wounded after a gunfight broke out over what eyewitnesses say was an argument over who makes the best Kool-Aid. Yes, guys, Kool-Aid started a shooting. Apparently what happened was 2 gangs, or the leaders of 2 gangs, started an argument, and it began over who made better Kool-Aid. And how do you make better Kool-Aid than somebody? You pour the goddamn thing in water and you drink it. It doesn't make any fucking sense. And so they pulled out guns because... they pulled out guns and tried to shoot at each other because they couldn't settle on who made better Kool-Aid. And so 2 innocent bystanders were shot in the ass and the wrist. You know, separately. Like, one was shot in the wrist and the other one was shot in the rear. And our lesson for today from this news story is don't mess with Detroit teens and their Kool-Aid. In our last news story of the day, well, have you ever heard the expression, "it's raining cats and dogs"? Well, in Australia the other day, it was raining sheep. Yeah. Now let me clarify, okay? It wasn't actually raining sheep, because that would make no sense at all, right? But anyway, A truck carrying 400 sheep. I don't know why a truck would be carrying 400 sheep. Why would you need to transport sheep? But anyway, it was carrying 400 sheep and it crashed and it hung over an overpass Wednesday night. And it sent sheep flying over the highway below and demolished several cars in their wake. Nobody was severely injured except for the falling sheep, obviously, and many sheep were dead, and there was dead sheep everywhere. Hundreds of sheep injured or dead. They strewn across 4 lanes of traffic as cops investigated, and apparently no charges are going to be pressed against the truck drivers. That just wouldn't be fair. But I think they should learn to secure their sheep in what the how does this happen? Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like, obviously, if you liked the video. Follow me on Twitter so I can start those 2 new series and so I can post more often. Anyway, guys, I am Fed, and I'll see you next time.